In LA this week,
the Christmas spirit has arrived at the Midnight Mission. I'm Anna Margos, and we'll have more on the Music with a Mission event coming up.
I'm Rasha Goel. Up next, why hundreds are already in line for this special holiday party.
Walk on.
The Grove in LA puts out all the stops for a true holiday celebration.
Holiday lights return to the Los Angeles Zoo, outshining last year's very successful program, if that's even possible. I'm Gil Reyes, and I'll take you on a tour of this year's LA Zoo Lights program.
Hello and welcome to LA This Week. Thanks for joining us for our festive holiday edition. I'm Yana Kay. Well, every month, Skid Row's Midnight Mission breaks out in song with its Music with a Mission event. But right around this season, the event takes on a definite holiday flair. Anna Marcos takes us there.
Christmas has officially arrived at the Midnight Mission in Skid Row when the Nestle Choir, a group of volunteers from the Nestle Company, stop in for this yearly Christmas sing-along.
Oh, I really love the dun, 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 dun. I can't remember the name of it, but it's about bells ringing and songs singing and something tingling.
But today, the singers offer not one, but many Joyce Christmas Carol favorites.
It's the holiday season.
You can feel the joy and love and everything when you're performing in front of them, and they kind of smile and they join in singing, and that's very heartwarming.
It gives people, the idea that this is a community and brings people here to let them know that this is the family. A lot of people out there on the streets don't have family, and they feel very alone.
And all this beautiful music by the Nestle volunteers done with a few hours of rehearsal time during their lunch hours.
We definitely have to start much earlier than, the season. So we actually do start in the summer and getting ready to put ourselves in the mind frame of holidays and all that. And getting
During
ready.
the summer.
During the summer, exactly.
At the end of the sing-along, a raffle that comes with a pretty hefty gift.
A lot of candy. I wouldn't be able to eat it all myself. So.
Are you going to give it away like Santa?
I'm going to share a lot of it, yes.
Because a little Christmas cheer can brighten up the holidays, even when you live on the streets. I'm Anna Margos for LA This Week.
Besides Music with a Mission, the Midnight Mission also hosts Art with a Mission events to encourage participants to bring out their artist through painting and drawing. There are also Comedy with a Mission events in which stand-up comedians perform. Well, for more than 2 decades, a nonprofit healthcare provider has been hosting special holiday events for its patients and their families. And this year is no different. Rasha Goel has more on how this institution is providing more than just healthcare.
We normally see him with his sleigh and reindeer, but this time Santa flew in a little differently, riding on a LAPD helicopter. He landed at the Orthopaedic Institute for Children as part of the annual Toys and Joys holiday party put on by the Institute and the LAPD SWAT team.
And then he gets into an armored vehicle, a SWAT police armored vehicle, and then he drives in here to meet all the children.
This holiday party has been taking place for 21 years and really is a way to help serve over 2,000 children from an underserved community, as well as to help those families whose kids suffer from musculoskeletal disorders.
We've been an institution that's been here for 100 years caring for children with musculoskeletal problems, and there really was not an opportunity to celebrate the joys of Christmas and the holidays with our patients, and this was a great opportunity to do that.
And it's an opportunity that takes collaborative effort.
Toys are donated from all different sources. Orthopaedic Hospital has some of their own donations, but with the SWAT team, we've collected over thousands of toys just for this year.
The party is not taken lightly. Families start lining up early in the morning.
I got here around 5:20, and early because of the big line. To be the first one, and I had to go work. So.
This year, young actors from the Disney Channel were also signing autographs.
The exciting thing is that we're going to be able to give their kids, the kind of break that they need, the kind of assistance and the kind of love that's so important. And so it's a very exciting day.
Always a priceless moment to see the joy of receiving a gift from Santa. In Los Angeles, I'm Rasha Goel for LA This Week.
LAPD SWAT officer Randall Simmons, who was killed in 2008, had started the program to help inner-city kids. And even more holiday gifts were handed out to kids in Boyle Heights as another annual tradition got everyone in the holiday spirit.
The only thing that we have left is to give the kids their toys, so I'm not going to say anything. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right.
And without further ado, the 34th annual Miracle on First Street kicked into high gear as hundreds of presents were given out to inner-city kids at the Hollenbeck Youth Center in Boyle Heights.
I'm really glad that they do this every year because it's really fun how you get to choose a present.
Clutching their brand new toys, families began lining up the night before to get their pick of toys at the city's largest toy giveaway. And there was something for everyone, from Bratz dolls, Skylanders, to toys from Star Wars, and even a SpongeBob SquarePants ATV. Actor Tom Arnold hosted the event. City Controller Ron Galperin, Councilmember Gil Cedillo, and former LA Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa were also on hand to help pass out gifts.
This is the miracle. It comes from a vision, it comes from faith, and then it comes from a commitment to get it done for the community and to be in service of others.
For some kids in low-income families, these toys are the only presents they will receive for the holidays, but officials hope these gifts can help bring joy and happiness to all this holiday season. A champion in youth sports is on the ropes with donations sorely needed. Gil Reyes reports on the fight for funding at the Hollenbeck Youth Center.
For decades, young people from Boyle Heights have channeled the regressions inside the boxing ring, the ring inside Hollenbeck Youth Center, where dedicated mentors show them the ropes.
That's been my entire life, is to try to create an environment where you can create safety and inclusiveness and bring law enforcement and community together so that kids have something that they can relate to, mentors.
Vietnam War hero and Inner City Games founder Danny Hernandez has served as president of the center for 34 years. It offers free sports programs for young people as long as they maintain their grades at school. At their annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony, the center reveals it needs donations to fund sports and popular holiday programs like a 500 turkey giveaway for needy families and a Miracle on First Street toy drive.
Every year, the number of people in that toy line grows. Every year, we come in contact with new parents who are turning to us, and oftentimes they're standing in line because the toy that they get from this center during the toy giveaway is the one toy their child is going to get during the holiday season.
Law enforcement officials say the center and its activities help keep children out of gangs.
We need organizations like the Hollenbeck Youth Center that gives positive paths to our kids.
The Hollenbeck Youth Center, you couldn't find people with better hearts and a better message. They, in partnership with law enforcement, do a lot for the children in this area.
Through volunteerism, through donations, or through resources, any way that someone can donate that brings us that work in the business, gives us an edge.
To keep fighting the good fight. In Boyle Heights, Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
You can donate to the Hollenbeck Youth Center at hollenbeckpbc.org. Well, it's that time of year when council members throw open their doors to invite community members in for some holiday cheer. Council members Paul Krikorian and Bob Blumenfield's parties included a little cheer for the Valley's less fortunate kids as well. Anna Marcos has more.
Santa Claus has arrived early at Councilmember Bob Blumenfield's headquarters in Reseda. This holiday open house brings community members together, but it also kicks off a toy drive for the West Valley's less fortunate children.
We're going to go to a variety of the areas where there are needy children for toys, whether it's the Children's Hospital, the Boys and Girls Club, Guadalupe Center, because they're on the front lines providing toys to kids who might otherwise not have a happy holiday.
This is a great event.
helping kids, and I wanted to show my support.
Meanwhile, nearby in Councilmember Paul Krikorian's district, holiday giving also a big tradition. There are about 1,000 toys here and counting.
It's so inspiring to see this outpouring of generosity from the people in this community.
The toys will go to various groups that help disadvantaged kids. Holiday well-wishers also donated about 500 pounds of food for the needy.
All of these things are needed. So if I can contribute a bag, I give a bag.
A good time and a little holiday cheer for the kids and their families. You can't beat that for a holiday party. I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.
Well, the holidays are officially here when you see Santa Claus and lights in Los Angeles. Rasha Goel takes us to the holiday celebrations at Union Square.
Ho, ho, ho! And there it is, the lighting of the Christmas tree, Los Angeles Union Station.
Santa, gifts, and a Christmas tree all mean the holidays are in full swing in Los Angeles, and you can feel it when traveling through Union Station in downtown Los Angeles.
This is actually our second year here since Metro has acquired the property. Metro acquired the property in 2011, and this is only the second year we've really gotten together for our annual Christmas lighting.
The All-American Boys Chorus were also on hand to chime in some Christmas cheer. In the spirit of giving, the Los Angeles Fire Department was collecting donations for their annual Spark of Love toy drive.
We donate toys to all the nonprofit organizations within the city of Los Angeles. And today we're trying to raise toys here at Union Station so we can help expand our toy drives.
A toy drive that's sure to bring smiles to lots of kids in Los Angeles during the holiday season. I'm Rasha Goel for LA This Week.
Officials say the annual tree lighting will now continue to be an ongoing tradition. Well, as the holidays approached, Christmas trees lit up the entire city, starting with the very heart of Los Angeles. Rich Samuels has more.
The birthplace of the city always has a great party.
And what a great party it was. Entertainment, bounce houses, and great food. A festival in the heart of Old Los Angeles at the El Pueblo Historical Monument. For 15 years, Angelinos have come for the celebration and this important guest. But the big event, the tree lighting, isn't just about flipping a switch. It has a more important meaning.
When you're here lighting this tree and being part of it, you're doing much more than just kind of lighting a tree. You're actually being part of bringing light into the world, bringing joy, bringing happiness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And so this is the season of light. And we really need light more than ever before, if you think about it.
This is Rich Samuels for LA This Week.
El Pueblo is the oldest section of Los Angeles and is the very site where the city was established in 1781. Well, the world's most famous beagle and his friends recently teamed up for a special holiday ice skating show in downtown LA. Rasha Goel takes us there.
It's Snoopy on ice skates at Pershing Square, like in the Peanuts Christmas special. And not just skates, the popular pup was also rocking a Christmas outfit, bringing some holiday cheer to kids across the Southland.
We have over 500 kids from nonprofit youth organizations that have come to enjoy the show and then skate for free. Many of these kids have not had the opportunity to skate at all in their lives.
It's part of this year's holiday campaign, Spin Into the Season. For many, it's a Christmas treat, enjoying an ice rink in the middle of downtown Los Angeles and with Snoopy to boot.
We're here to kind of do a small, short teaser performance for the kids that are living in LA, because we're a bit more south.
No doubt, the floppy-eared pooch was definitely a hit.
I mean, Snoopy has had such a legacy, and so I feel like the fact that the kids are going nuts really speaks to the revival that the movie kind of brought about recently, having been recently in theaters.
This Giving Back community event is among the many free events being held at the Holiday Ice Rink this year. I'm Rasha Goel for LA This Week.
Happy holidays to everyone.
The Holiday Ice Rink in Pershing Square celebrates its 18th season this year. While holiday cheer continued in the Westlake District, where inner-city kids got to frolic in the snow, some of them for the very first time. And as Gil Reyes reports, a visitor from the North Pole made a special guest appearance.
More than 400 screaming children called out his name. And when Santa finally arrived in an LA City fire engine, he didn't disappoint.
It's really fun.
Presents for every child at this Winter Wonderland event at LA's MacArthur Park. Tons of shipped-in snow and a chance to sleigh ride on a saucer helped make the season bright for these kids. Middle school students from Highland Park, Cypress Park, Pico Union, Westlake, and Montecito Heights.
Many of these young kids won't have an opportunity to receive a toy, to visit a retail outlet, to see Santa Claus, and so we're happy to share this great experience with them.
Area Councilman Gil Cedillo hosts Winter Wonderland, but credits community sponsors for making it happen. The program includes a marionette show, arts and crafts, but perhaps the biggest highlight, a one-on-one meet and greet with Santa himself.
I like it very much since we're having fun.
It's a challenging time in our region and in our world, and we'd like them to share in the spirit of generosity and peace and love.
And to spread that spirit throughout the year. In MacArthur Park, Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
And one child even mentioned it was the best day of his life. And there was also plenty of snow in Council District 15 as families there got into the holiday spirit, while Santa delivered more than just toys to kids. Here's Rich Samuels.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. I love you.
Winter came to Watts as Councilman Joe Buscaino brought the Watts Winter Wonderland to 103rd Street.
You have here a community of Watts, a Watts community of faith, a family of love, of hope.
With the help of the Housing Authority, community organizations, and the LAPD, the day-long festival brought the city and community together.
And in a time where we're seeing police community relations having issues across the country, not here in Los Angeles, we're so proud that you see the heart behind the badge.
Okay, you gotta be a good guy, all right?
Meanwhile, at the LAPD's Olympic Division, Councilman David Rue was on hand for the 4th annual Operation Shoes from Santa.
Instead of having a toy drive or a canned food drive or a clothing drive, they're asking for shoes. And my office has been supportive and trying to help, and I gotta tell you, it's very hard collecting shoes.
Over 1,000 pairs of shoes were collected, which were given to underprivileged kids in the community, along with toys, too.
But most importantly, what we're doing is we're providing a safe area for the kids of the community to enjoy the holiday spirit.
One thing was for sure, Santa and the LAPD made the holiday magical for kids across the city. This is Rich Samuels for LA This Week.
And the LAPD promises that they'll do it again next year. Well, the holidays in Hollywood always kick off with a festive start as the Hollywood Christmas Parade rolls out its own red carpet. Anna Marcos takes us to the sights and sounds of this Tinseltown tradition.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, Happy New Year!
A perfect Tinseltown send-off from our city leaders on the red carpet as the 84th annual Hollywood Christmas Parade kicked off. The enthusiastic crowd of more than 1 million welcomed everything from glittering celebrities to our most beloved movie and TV characters, to American hometown heroes waving the red, white, and blue. Heck, there was even a raptor or two loose, and even they seemed in a peaceful mood. The pageantry, the imagination, the good old Christmas cheer. It was a night of peace and goodwill, with one glaring exception as the Grinch put in an appearance.
It is super exciting. This is my first Hollywood Christmas parade, and this is amazing, amazing production. People are so lively.
Especially this year,
with a troubled world we live in, to celebrate the spirit of Christmas and multiculturalism and religious pluralism here in Los Angeles, and be able to share the joy with everyone, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you believe in. That's what Christmas is all about.
There was that Eric Estrada Chips guy, and he had to share the red carpet with a cat? Well, why not? It is Hollywood. Also on the red carpet, Oscar de la Hoya, who won this year's Humanitarian Award for all his charitable work. And former Councilmember Tom LeBond went all out with the Sister City bus tour.
We say hello all the way from Guangzhou, China, Vancouver, British Columbia, Mexico City.
On this night, one thing was clear. Whether you're a cartoon character, an angel, a kid, or a celebrity, we all like to get our Christmas on.
Yep, we're going to be cooking up a storm and buying gifts and going to see Santa at some point.
Oh yeah, that guy. And with St. Nick's appearance, this Hollywood Christmas parade was complete.
Merry Christmas!
I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.
Hello everyone, how are you?
This year, the Hollywood Christmas Parade featured the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation, which provides toys for less fortunate kids. Well, legend has it that Santa's helpers have turned the LA Zoo into an enchanting holiday forest, with sparkling displays at every turn. Gil Reyes has laced up his sneakers for a walk through this year's LA Zoo lights. Gil.
Happy holidays, Yana. As you know, so many ways to enjoy festive holiday lights this season. There is the Grove near Farmers Market. That's one example. In Encino, you have Candy Cane Lane, a great walk. But in terms of the pure walking experience over a large space, this is really hard to beat. LA Zoo lights. Take a look at the magic.
Like a dream, this holiday fantasy comes alive at night, when all the animals, except for Santa's reindeer, are asleep.
You should come here. It's awesome.
LA Zoo Lights bedazzles visitors for a second holiday season. A few years ago, the popular Griffith Park Holiday Light Show had closed due to budget cuts and area construction. So the Greater LA Zoo Association raised funds for its return last year, relocating the event to the zoo's grounds.
Last year, it brought more than 170,000 new people to the zoo during the 36 nights that Zoo Lights was on. It's our hope that every one of them will come back during the day to see the animals.
This season's LED lights are bigger and brighter than ever. Three-dimensional laser projections planned by the same team who designed light shows for artists Kanye West, Daft Punk, and the Coachella Music Festival. Proceeds benefit wildlife.
This zoo is involved on just about every continent in the world in some conservation effort. We haven't gotten to Antarctica yet, but someday in the future. So these types of events help us with that mission.
I think everyone's having a wonderful time. I mean, this is a citywide event for all of the city of Los Angeles to enjoy.
I flew in from Pittsburgh just for this, and I think it's wonderful. I wish my zoo would do this too.
But your zoo does, outshining other destinations till January 3rd. At your Los Angeles Zoo, Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
Now you can avoid long lines and get special group rates by purchasing your tickets online at lazoo.org. Well, let it snow in LA? Well, that's exactly what happened at the Grove Christmas event, as the shopping mall rung in the Christmas holidays in grand style with help from city leaders. Anna Marcos takes us there.
You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear.
The Grove Shopping Center turned into a Christmas wonderland as 20,000 people came to celebrate the start of the Christmas season. Among them, Eric Garcetti, who called for a moment of silence for those killed in recent terrorist attacks.
I think that it is so important that we're here tonight to show love in a world that so badly needs it.
But once the moment of silence was over, it was Christmas in true Hollywood style, with lots of star power on the stage and lots of things falling from the skies. Snow in LA? You bet. Real Tinseltown snow, that is.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
when it doesn't show signs of stopping.
Singer Seth MacFarlane hosted the star-studded party, which included some Christmas caroling with pop star Meghan Trainor and a ukulele.
I don't want to miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face.
And there was singer Catherine McPhee.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground.
Then more stuff fell from the skies. The fireworks, the theatrical lighting, all set the stage for the real reason for the holiday party, the lighting of the Christmas tree. All that Christmas glitter was enough to make even St. Nick and some city leaders proud.
It's a very special time of the year. Love your family, love your community, and to all of LA, happy holidays.
Holiday greetings indeed from Hollywood.
Come on, let it snow. We're gonna need a bigger shovel.
I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.
Oh, what a band.
The performers were accompanied on stage by a 55-piece orchestra. Wow, what a show. Well, a dazzling array of decorated boats lights up the holidays in San Pedro. Gil Reyes illuminates us from this year's LA Harbor Holidays Afloat Parade.
And I think they're going to take a top award again. Look at those minions below.
Always a favorite in this annual parade is the sailboat named Hydrotherapy, skippered by Bruce Honer of Chatsworth. It's one of around 60 vessels participating in the seasonal Shimmering Spectacular.
Oh my God, if you haven't come out, you've got to come out.
Decking the hulls with thousands of decorative lights. The LA Harbor Holidays Afloat Boat Parade rings in its 53rd Yuletide season, bringing out the child in everyone we spoke to.
The people, the crowds, the food, the music, everything. It's like community. It's like really super great.
The procession through San Pedro and Wilmington lasts about an hour and a half. Every year, families watch the procession from Banning's Landing, the battleship Iowa, and other popular spots throughout the LA Harbor.
Merry Christmas from Banning's Landing.
Merry Christmas.
From our family to yours, in Banning's Landing, Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
Stay tuned to Channel 35 for replays of the entire parade throughout the holiday season. Well, it's the only place in LA that you can see live reindeer, and they've flown in just for the holiday season.
5-year-old Charlie and 2-year-old James just got an up-and-close personal look at Santa's favorite furry friends, who've made the long trek from the North Pole to L.A.
We love this. We did it last year. It's a great activity for parents to bring their kids.
Noelle, Belle, Velvet, and Jingle have chosen to make the L.A. Zoo their temporary resting place leading up to their big night.
Oh, it's perfect. They're beautiful. Huh, baby?
Did you like the reindeer?
And Tony, did you like it?
Say yes.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much.
Now, even though they may look the same, these reindeer are in fact quite different in that they each have a unique pattern on their antlers. And for most folks, seeing them in person is a pleasant surprise.
A lot of people come and say, we thought that reindeer were mythical creatures. We didn't even know they existed. And we're here to say that they do exist.
The reindeer exhibit is part of the LA Zoo's annual Reindeer Romp Extravaganza, which also features plenty of kid-friendly activities such as arts and crafts, ice carving demonstrations, puppet shows, and other entertainment. A magical time at the zoo for all Angelinos to enjoy.
Well, that's going to do it for this holiday edition. I'm Yana Kay, and from all of us here at LA This Week, we hope you have a safe and happy holiday. A reminder that you can catch us online at lacityview.org. You can also follow and like us on Facebook. We'll see you back here next week for more of LA This Week.
Call me a dancer.
Oh, do it. It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground.
It's a time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it whole day long.
Those are marshmallow clouds getting friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees.
and the sun is red like a pumpkin head.
You shine it so your nose won't freeze.
And the world is a snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows.
The world's your snowball just for a song, so get out and roll it along.
I don't wanna miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. I should be playing in the winter snow.